What up, though? Yo, there seems to be this conversation I'm seeing a lot lately of don't call me a black actor because, you put me in a corner. Let's not say black films because, they put us in this box. And it took me down this rabbit hole memory one time and when I came to work and my supervisor saw my shirt and was like, oh, you went to Howard? That's why you are the way you are. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? And what school do you go to? He was like, oh, I went to insert PWI. And they had people from all walks of life. People from Australia, people from, China, people from this and this and this and this. And I was like, okay. And he was like, well, when I think about my kids and education, I want them to go to school with diversity. I'm really big on diversity because the world just ain't black. And this is all noise I've kind of heard before. But the thing is, I tell people, I'm from Detroit, which is a black ass city. I went to black ass schools that had black ass teachers and principals. There was this one time outside of Detroit, I went to this private school for a short period of time and it was majority white. They almost threw my ass up out of there, but that's neither here nor there. But before I went to Howard University, I went to Wayne State University, which is all white. And the thing is, it was pretty much white on white on white. I tell people all day long that Howard University is still the most diverse place I've ever been to on the planet because it was black people from all walks of life. Black people who spoke different languages. Black people who come from different classes. Black people who told me they were legacy. I didn't even know grandparents went to college until I went to Howard University. Black people from all over the world. See, I get it from a creative standpoint. A lot of creatives do not like to be put in a box, but I just don't understand why you got to go out your way talking about, well, I'm just not this black X, Y, and Z, when you don't want to mention how white Hollywood was racist towards black films and they didn't market certain films properly. So those films didn't do well commercially and they put them in this small corner and was pretty much demeaning to them. Because here's the thing, when it comes to films like My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Crazy Rich Asians, they literally put themselves in the title and they don't apologize for shit. So why is it that you got to go out of the way and make yourself above then by disconnecting yourself or your blackness to show that you are this true creative or this true artist? And I also get it from a parent standpoint. You want your child to have the best opportunities in life. You want your child to have every advantage that you did not have. But why is it that we're doing that as a black person? You also can acknowledge or even speak in that dialogue that, oh, listen, there were racial laws put in place of inner city black schools, and that's why they don't have this, this, and this. And I just want my kid to have all the advantages that I didn't have. Why is it that you got to go out your way to try to make other people, white people that is, or white audiences more comfortable? It's like black people who are against Black Lives Matter. And the first thing they would have mentioned is I have Asian friends, I have white friends. Well, let your Asian and white friends speak for themselves. I just don't get it in that sense of you doing that. Why is it as a black person, you got to go around and looking at blackness as a limitation? And why don't you start looking at blackness as an invitation, like an invitation to our culture, an invitation to our history? You know, that history where we built this country for the free. But what do I know? I'm just a nigga that likes sugar and salt on his grits at the same time.